Food Pro Northeast 2023 is the first edition of Food Pro, which is a milestone premium event which CII has been holding in southern region. In fact, we have done 14 editions of Food Pro. It is aimed at growing the food processing industry, farmers' income, skill building, entrepreneurship development, forward and backward linkages for growth of the food processing industry and becoming a global hub. Now, in southern region, over the years, we have seen significant development that is taking place through this event. It's not only the food processing industry people participate, we are also witnessing allied industries, food processing equipment manufacturers, who can go ahead and set up food processing contracting companies, and many more innovations as well. Like, for example, oil extraction has to be done. For that, how the cold pressed oil equipment can be developed, like that. So we have figured out that this format is the one which can bring all the stakeholders together. It can be a farmer, it can be an equipment manufacturer, it can be a food processor, it may be a buyer from international market, it can be a consolidator within Indian market. Now, we felt that it should be taken across the country, because there are regional participants who may not be able to travel to south and participate in that event. So we in CII believe that the northeastern region has immense potential to grow in many sectors, most importantly agriculture and food processing. Therefore, there is a specific focus on northeastern states. There are many initiatives that are going on. As a part of that, Food Pro Northeast 2023 was born. So this is the first edition. We wanted to experiment that what kind of audience is there, how we can attract people, what kind of issues are there. We are happy that the exhibition that was inaugurated yesterday has met with good response, and there are 50 exhibitors here, and we saw active participation of businessmen, entrepreneurs, even students, men and women, boys and girls together. And many showed interest in the conference themes and the subjects that were discussed. Now, northeastern states, Assam, Nagaland, in any state you take it, they have their own schemes as well. They have announced their commitment to improve the infrastructure and support the industry whomsoever is coming forward to invest, including the startups. So therefore, the government officials who are here interacting with them, they also received inputs, and it was of great help to the exhibitors as well. Now, what is our future plan? Our future plan is arising out of the conference. We have figured out there are some issues with regard to logistics. There are issues with regard to skills that are needed. So CII will be preparing a roadmap. As a part of our road plan, we will integrate that, what we can do. So Food and Agriculture Centre of Excellence of CII, which is focused on this particular sector, has made a commitment that government of Assam or any other northeastern state wants its help for growing the industry, we will come forward to and work with the government. And that's about it. Forget this region. If you take India as a whole, it is still minuscule. It is in single-digit penetration. So the food processing is important for ensuring food security. Food processing is important in order to stabilize the prices. So suddenly you find onion price high, suddenly you find tomato prices high, and depending on the production, you are finding shortages. So if you encourage the food processing, the inflation is under control. Always you will see processed food inflation is kept very low. The myth that processed food is not healthy is not true. the processed food technologies that are available, and the food safety issues that have been implemented successfully by the government ensures that the processed food is also healthy. Now, when we are talking about processed food, we are not talking about tomatoes and potatoes and brinjals. We are also talking about spices, for example. Processing adds value, and the farmer earns much more money out of that. So, take a simple example of your tea itself. Tea value addition also we are beginning to take place. It's not the tea leaves are sold. Now you are having herbal teas and so on and so forth, and you are improving the value of that. Take peas. Fresh peas, depending on the production, the price levels will fall during the pea season. But if the peas is frozen and frozen peas getting marketed, you are able to ensure that the price is affordable for the people. So you are investing in a technology of processing and some machinery connected with that. In the process, you are able to market it across. It is to be consumed in the center where it is produced itself. The production volumes are smaller because the land holding is smaller. Okay, so there is a consolidation that has to take place. What we are trying to do is how we can set up farmer producer organizations and get the consolidation taking place through that entity. Say, for example, honey. Honey is a food. Honey has to be processed, honey has to be branded, honey has to be marketed. Small quantity of honey, people will struggle. They will go and sell in the market in some bottle which is packaged. They have to be trained that how you will go ahead and produce more honey, how that honey can be processed, and how that honey can be bottled, how it can be branded, how it can be. So CII has its members who can be brought to the fore that, come on, let us help this community. So farmer producer organization and go ahead and do. So this is one example, for example. So the question is small produce, lack of technology, lack of infrastructure, how we can go ahead and change this to become an important food processing center. And in a country in which there are enthusiastic youth who quite often may not be interested in traveling elsewhere to get employed, but here they can be a startup itself, that turmeric, how it can be processed. Turmeric has got medicinal value itself. So you have to one day learn to connect with the international supply chains. And we have examples. Say, for example, in Tamil Nadu from Erode, turmeric is getting exported in a processed way. You are seeing baby corns getting exported. Northeast has got a lot of pineapple, which is a processing variety. How it can, the pineapple as a table variety does not get you the value. And also it becomes seasonal, so on and so forth, and perishable cargo transportation. If pineapple can be processed into slices, tinned, or it is as a juice, you get immense value and it can be exported anywhere. So we have to look at specific commodities in specific regions, how we can overcome this small issue. A small farmer cannot connect with a brand like Pepsi or Coke or somebody, right? Or Dabur. But the question is, CII is trying to crack this problem. So number one is that you come across other stakeholders. So there may be somebody coming from south. So, this is something connected with turmeric or ginger or something like this, and what price it is prevailing here, what I can do. There is one kind. Two is there is a brand which is interested in marketing. So they find somebody is producing this here. Can I procure from this person? Three, there is an equipment manufacturer who is displaying oil extracting machine, frying or processing, any kind of a thing, or a cold store. And this is the equipment I should also buy. And so you connect with the equipment manufacturers. There are conferences where experts are there. Come and ask that, look, can you help me with this? So it is broadly a B2B connection, B2G connection, which is with the government and end customers. Somebody saw this. You will see Saturday, Sunday, many other individual customers also walking into sea. And let's see, in millet, southern region has grown a lot. So somebody may be interested that, look, there is some millet upma somebody is making ready mix. So should I be attempting that? So that knowledge transfer takes place. See, this is only a beginning. It is a first edition. Over the years, you will see big growth that is taking place. If you look at Food Pro South, the crowd will be overflowing. We will find it difficult to control the crowd. Food Pro here once in 2 years will take place. For Food Pro 2024 is going to be in Chennai. For Food Pro 2024, people who saw this event may connect with, and you will get a mailer and can say that I also want to come and display my product there. One opportunity. In Food Pro 2025 will take place here in Assam or any of the northeastern state. And mailers will go, digital publicity will be there, and then they have to connect with CII to say, I want to put up a stall, or I want to visit, or I want to participate in a conference. See, there is an entity called APEDA, which is by Government of India, which helps people that what exports opportunities are available there. That is, it is worthwhile to visit APEDA's website and go ahead and meet APEDA's officials in. So there is a beginning part of it in order to understand. Smaller manufacturers may benefit by connecting with the bigger brand and who can help. What we have seen in southern region is that the young, new entrepreneurs who have been producing and selling, let's say they are producing potato and they are selling. Now can you make potato chips? Or can you make ready to fry potatoes? Now, big brands are now marketing, right? Ready to fry potatoes, they are marketing. You will see here Godrej has displayed something connected with the processed food. They are all going to be procuring potato. Now, that variety will be different. Let's say, for example, McDonald's potato fry will be completely of different quality compared with what they produce. So in participating in the event and interacting with, you learn that what is to be produced. The second part is the interacting with those companies. Can I supply to you? If it is so, can you tell me the process? What kind of potato you need? What is the seed that is needed for me to produce that? When I should harvest? These companies go ahead and impart the training to them. So this is one way of doing it. The second way of doing it is that, look, I am content. I want to create a local brand. So I will produce potato, I will sell potato, but potato fries also I will make. And if I am making potato fries, what is the best method to make it? How do I create a brand? What is the unique value proposition that I have got? So that I create a brand. So you will see in southern region there are companies such as Krishna Sweets and Grand Sweets. They all participate in Food Pro to be promoting that. They are local brands growing. Same is the case with anything to do with dairy. There are many dairy local participate and grow with the event and take CII's help. See, CII is a non-profit. It is formed by the members who are either MSMEs or large companies, and you go ahead and exchange ideas and figure out business opportunities and grow. CII helps its members to grow their business and grow the nation's economy and grow the opportunities. And if somebody is already exporting but they want to further expand, you can become a CII member. CII has got offices across the globe, whether it is US or Middle East or Africa or Europe, China. And Japan or Singapore CII offices will be also off here. And we do have regular interaction with the consul generals or the ambassadors. In each of the region, there is an interaction with the embassies. So that is how you have to. The National Council on Food Processing is already doing that. Their whole focus are big issues, that how to improve the penetration of processed foods, how to go ahead and improve the export opportunities for the food processing industries here, how to bring in modern technologies from abroad so that this food will be of a standard that can be consumed. One is the technological adoption, so it requires knowledge as well as the capital. So companies such as Godrej are all doing many things in order to make it possible. That it was not 5 years ago, it wasn't feasible for certain things to happen, like ready to fry cheese, snacks. It was not possible. 5 years ago, it was not available. Today, it is available. You need not to go to a restaurant to buy it. You can buy. It is cheaper to buy that and fry and have it. So if you look at it, Godrej stall is there. Go and look at it. What we thought is not possible is happening. Or let us say there are brands today which offers French fries. You can make it at home. And these technologies have come in. And safety standards have come in, so it is very safe for the consumers to trust and do. It is healthy options are available, whether it is low sugar, sugar-free. You are finding that cutting across, and so therefore. Technology is important, capital investment is important, the ability to market and create awareness is important. We don't want any revenue. We are a non-profit. As far as we are concerned, if the industry grows, we are happy. We are not interested in creating any revenue here at all.